The question that I'm asking here is, what is the relevance of having negative index? Why do we have negative index at all? Why have negative index? Right? Let's say we have 200 items. Okay. Let's say we have all these items, not exactly 200. So we have numbers starting from 10 and going till 200. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and last few items, 199, 200. So the length of this list will be what? How many items will be there total? Right? This will be 191.
Nice.
191 items, right? This is the number of items in the list. Okay, and I'm just making this example up, nothing very special about. So imagine any list and we have this, which has so many numbers. And the point, which is, we want to access the last few items with ease. So given this list of numbers, do you think negative index will help us fetch the last item? If yes, then can I not do indexing like this? For example, can I not do nums and then put a number, which is, let's say, 190. So this will still give me the item 200, correct? So negative index has its role to play, and it also helps us get the last few items. But at the same time, the positive index does that too, right? But what is so special about negative index and that is not so special about positive index? What is it that negative index really helps us with, but positive index does not? Right? So I can access this item 200 by either doing this, right? By either doing this positive index, or I can get through negative index by doing what? Negative index, if I were to use, what will I do? Nums and then -1, right? And do you see the difference that I'm using a -1 here, right? Which is nothing specific, which is not specific about this list, right? For any kind of a list, -1 is always going to indicate the last item. Agree? But if I use a positive index,
Yes,
can I use the same number for all the lists? If I use a positive
no,
index,
sir.
can I use the same number, right? It won't be the case. So I have to first find what? I have to first find the length of list. And since I knew there are 191 items and index starts from 0, so I have to do 1 minus. So index of this last number will be 190. So first I have to find out the length of the list and then only I can plug in the number. So getting 200 is not an issue with positive index, but there is that extra step of computing the length of the list. Is it clear to everyone? And does this make sense? Does the explanation make sense?
Yes, sir.
It's logical, right? So
Yes, sir.
to make the accessing thing easier, right? That too for items that lie in the last, this negative index was invented. Something of that sort. That's the reason, somewhat. Right. So this is one example, and then I can take more.